After massive wildfires wiped out entire neighborhoods in northern and southern California, you may have wondered why homes can't be built to better resist burning. Well, as it happens, the sustainability group formed by a former Cal Poly architecture professor has an answer to that and some innovative ideas to solve some other problems as well.
The only thing left up was some stucco walls, a little bit.
Architect Ken Haggard knows the ravages of fire. His own home outside Santa Margarita burned to the ground back in 1994, and before rebuilding, he wanted a design that could take the heat. So he settled on tightly baled rice straw, a waste material farmers in the Central Valley are keen to part with.
They were basically having to dump diesel fuel on the fields to burn it, to get rid of it, because it's so resistant to burning.
So they're producing more air pollution from burning rice straw than all utilities combined in California.
Really?
So the state was anxious to get some use for this for this straw. It's a waste material.
Turns out termites also don't like it, and because it flexes, it's more forgiving in an earthquake. Still, the county had to be convinced.
So they saw us coming with this big package. They said, "Oh God, here's Haggard with this another lecture, more lectures," and they just said, "Don't make us read all that crap. Just submit, will you? Just submit. We'll look at it and pass it."
So here's how it works. You build the home skeleton, either post and beam or conventional stick framing, and then the bales fit in the spaces in between.
You're stacking them just like sort of bricks or blocks, and so it goes pretty fast. And
people come just to learn it, and they put up the walls. And so this all went up in a weekend.
So it's like a barn raising almost.
Yeah. It's
pretty cool.
Or a Tom Sawyer thing.
Those bales are covered with 1.5 inches of stucco, both inside and out, and that gives you a 2-hour fireproof rating, double that of standard construction.
So this is our what they call the truth window in the straw bale business. To get everybody convinced that you're actually straw bale, you leave a window into the.
Aha.
And
so there it is.
So you make a fancy thing out of it.
Right into the siding, there's the straw.
Yeah.
And the design options are endless.
You can get curves for no extra cost. I mean, you can kick them, make the curves.
And bend.
Yeah, and bend the thing. I'll show you the outside here.
The result is a highly insulated home that's cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and super quiet.
As it cools down at night, you open up the building, let it ventilate, and basically you're recharging this thermal mass for the next day's period.
But Ken says that's just the start of what's possible with a smart, sustainable home.
Solar side, which is masonry that's glazed and windows and the metal tanks.
Yep, metal tanks full of water. The building faces south, directly into the sun, so old Sol can heat the room and your H2O.
You can feel it, it's already warm.
Yeah, you can. The design also allows the heat to dissipate when you don't want it. Windows are shaded against intense summer sun, but oriented to capture the winter's rays. For the sustainability group, it's a systems approach. These were the trees from what?
Right outside here.
The trees killed on his property during the fire were milled for furniture and structural beams. Even the rain is put to work.
Part of this green design is to collect water off the roofs.
Haggard routes his to this pond, but says any home can be built with a cistern that'll collect the thousands of gallons of water that land on each of our houses every year. That's water which can supply landscaping and an innovative, inexpensive system that'll slow a wildfire's approach.
The key is having a big quantity of water, which is why the cistern thing would be great, and then it would also help the whole California water situation, because then you wouldn't have to pump, much groundwater.
And Ken says there's no reason your home can't also power your cars.
So we're charging our electric cars, and we're using PG&E as a battery.
Haggard says the cost of including those smart features with straw bale construction will total about 10% more than conventional construction. But you'll have a more fire-resistant home that'll heat and cool itself, provide its own hot water, and nearly free electricity that'll begin to pay you back almost immediately. We have a link to the San Luis Sustainability Group's website in the print version of this story, where you can get a look at some of the other structures that they've built around the county, plus a lot more information. Check it out. I think you'll find it interesting. And thanks for watching.